Hey guys, welcome to Tranquility Ranch. I'm Carter. I'm here with my dad, the owner of the property, Nathan, and we're just excited that you're here.
Welcome to the Tranquility Ranch.
Okay, Dad, so what first made you fall in love with this property?
We were going to pick up our two sons from a hunting property that they were hunting on one evening, and we passed an overgrown field that had a for sale sign face down in the weeds. So I jumped the fence and looked at the sign, and it said 848 acres for sale. And it looked like it was a neglected place. And I had grown up with dreams of owning a farm. And I wanted woods, and I wanted Spanish moss in the trees, and I wanted huge oak trees. I wanted swamp. I wanted a lot of animals. And this place was that. And that was the impetus for us trying to buy the place.
So what makes this property different from other land in Texas?
Well, Texas is a really multifaceted land, and we happen to be in East Texas. And this East Texas bottomland is, and these rolling hills are really similar to where I grew up in Tennessee. And the thing that made it special to me, it's really close to Houston, and just the multiplicity of wildlife. And I had a wildlife biologist tell me that this is the largest contiguous tract of East Texas bottomland hardwood left in East Texas. The rest of it has been cleared for pasture or developed. And so this is one of the largest left, and we're 45 miles from Houston. So that makes it pretty special to me.
Okay, so when you picture the next owner for this property, what kind of life do you envision them starting here?
Well, I don't know who the next owner will be, and there are a lot of potential uses for this land. I just have to tell you what my personal feeling is, and it'd be a family. This is a wonderful place to build a family. It has room for farming. It has room for hunting, hiking, all the outdoor sports. And it's such a large piece of land, you can feel like you're kind of in your own kingdom, even though, not far away are all the developments and all the amenities of life. But if I had my personal wish, I would have a family buy this land and raise their family on it.
So we've had a lot of families reach out to us on this property looking for exactly that vision that you mentioned. And we've also had individuals and businesses looking for more of an investment opportunity. So from your experience, what has this property historically done investment-wise? What is it cash flowing now? What's some vision for investors that might be looking for something like this?
Well, if a family doesn't buy it, if it's not a family, then the development potential on this upper 235 acres is tremendous. It's positioned so beautifully in the community, because the city has come to us, and everything around us has been developed. We have this 1,200 acre place, this oasis in the midst of it all, and it's just a beautiful spot. It's got the little rolling hills, especially on the uplands, and it's got the mature hardwood forest, and you just don't see that. And so the investment potential for developers is huge. And then also, if industrial people want to come here, they require power, they require water, they require gas, and they might require railroad. Well, we have all of those within a quarter mile of here. And even on the land here, we have an 8-inch well that is available to them, that I drilled, and 3-phase electricity. and we have a sand plant up here that we're building this lake, and we're digging the sand out of it to make stabilized sand. And these people are paying a royalty for the sand, and they're using our water and our three-phase electricity to develop that. So, to me, the investment potential is huge. It's just really a great opportunity.
Right. And I'll talk a little bit from my personal experience from the Airbnb wedding venue side. That's also something that we've done for the last couple of years. And it has been tremendous. The opportunities that we've had with that, we've used the house as a retreat center as well. And you know the success of that as an Airbnb. And then, if anyone is looking for that kind of property, we've plugged it into B&B Calc, which is a calculator for basically Airbnb investors, and it's projected to do over 200,000 a year just on lodging Airbnb bookers. And so that's another way that this property can bring cash flow to the owner. It's just a really great opportunity. So there's lots of different opportunities to bring
Yeah.
money into this
Yeah,
place.
on the bottom land, it's 900 something acres of bottom land. And we have planted, I guess it was 173,000 trees down there to cover up the pastures. And we're creating probably the best duck marsh in 100 miles of Houston. And it will be that in a few years. And it has a great potential, I think, as close to Houston as we are in the population centers. It has a great potential for hunting lease and other deer hunting and duck hunting
So you're saying this property will have the happiest ducks in Texas?
until they get shot.
Okay, so we've talked about investment, we've talked about vision for the future buyer. On a personal note, why do you think opportunities like this don't come around often? You saw the opportunity in the beginning when you saw the sign face down in the grass and you took it then. Back then, it probably wasn't, a super glamorous opportunity. Now it has a lot more potential. So, what do you see that as, being a benefit to the next owner? Why is it so urgent that someone needs to jump on this deal?
Mhm. When I bought the land in 2003, this type of opportunity didn't come around often then either. But much more now is the case. If you look at a time lapse picture, satellite pictures of this ranch or actually the surrounding Houston area, you will watch huge swaths of woods go away. And it's just incredible how much is gone and how little remains. And we border a 5,700 acre reserve, and our border is Lake Creek. And Lake Creek has been designated as one of the only clear water creeks left in this whole area. It's basically an unpolluted creek, and it's just it's really becoming hard to find a place this large. You can find a lot of smaller acres, but this type of land and this much acreage is really hard to find, especially with the abundance of wildlife. This is the most wildlife rich place I've ever been. We've positively identified, I think it's 93 species of birds on this place.
Wow.
And of course, we have all the small game, all of the reptiles, amphibians, fish, and clearly birds and large game. It's just an amazing spot. And I think it would be extremely hard to find another place like it
Right. And so
this close to Houston.
Well, and sometimes, he talked about the 5,700 reserve that borders our property. Sometimes exotics, when the fence goes down, escape onto our property. And so you
Yeah.
feel like you're in West Texas when you're driving down the trail and you see an axis or a cyca. And, talking about it's hard to find properties of this size anymore. I've been on the Facebook groups, I've been talking to big landowners, and there's a lot of those properties this size in West Texas.
Hmm.
There's nothing left on this side of the world. So this location is really the most special opportunity about it. It's the location.
Right. Yeah. We're 20 minutes from a major lake. We're 20 minutes from a major golf course. We're 30 minutes from the Woodlands. We're an hour from Houston.
Yeah.
Just really close to a lot of civilization. But this feels like our own little pocket of wilderness.
Yeah. Okay, so we've had a few kind of just verbal offers from people so far, which have been great, but they haven't actually seen the property in person. They don't really understand the location. They haven't come and put their toes in the sand. And so this is kind of a call to action. We really encourage everyone who's seriously interested in purchasing Tranquility Ranch to come and see it in person. If you need to contact us at tranquilityranchestates.com. You can find us also on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook as well. So any last concluding thoughts?
Oh, yeah. You guys come see us.